Hey guys, welcome back. This is Nikki's the One, and I'm going to tell y'all the story of me having a sugar daddy. This basically happened when I was a freshman in college. And I was at the mall and this guy tried to talk to me. He definitely looked older than me. I knew he was older than me. And I don't even know why I decided to be nice that day, but I was nice and gave him my number. So he called me or whatever, and I still was afraid to go out with him on a date by myself. So me and my cousin went out on a double date, and I think we went to Dave & Buster's. But we were too young to get in because Dave & Buster's, I think after a certain time, you have to be 21. So we couldn't. I don't know what the case was, but we didn't end up staying the whole day there. So a little bit about him. I'm not gonna give his name because it's kind of personal, but what he did for a living, he was a drug dealer, and that's what he was. He was one of those guys that wanted to be younger. My dad being one, like, he always tries to stay hip, but you can tell with like certain things like music, or certain sayings that he says, like he used to say whippersnapper and stuff, just little old sayings, and I'm like, dude, at your age, you know, because you can't hide it. But yeah, he thought that he was young on the outside, but he couldn't hide it from who he was, true to soul. But I remember us being at a light and the police pulling us over, and he had drugs on him. So he used to swallow it. Like, he used to swallow it, and he used to swallow it. And when the police came, I was so scared. I knew I was going to jail. Like, I could not believe that I even got put in that situation just from him being my sugar daddy and knowing what he did for a living, and just even being in the car with him. Like, that was so stupid, or, you know, of me back then. But it is what it is. Long story short, he swallowed it, and the police didn't find anything. He let him go. Anyway, so back to this sugar daddy. So I remember just being cutthroat when I was that age. Like, I'm still cutthroat, but I was more cutthroat back then. Like, I had so many standards, and if you did not meet that, look, you better bow down because you're lucky to be in my presence. Like, that's how my mindset was. But I remember every time that we linked up, he knew what time it was, and I made it known, you're not my type, you old as fuck. He tried to lie about his age, and then I seen his ID, so I found out that he was 42, and at the time I was 18. So a 42-year-old and an 18-year-old, you know what it is, you know. I remember sitting in the car, we was at the train, it was a train, and he was like trying to touch my shoulder, and I looked at him and I was like, I said, let's get this straight, okay? I want to just get everything cleared out the air. Don't touch me, don't hold me, don't hold my hand, don't try to kiss me, none of that. Like, don't do anything, like, don't. And then he was like, he couldn't believe that I was as blunt as I was, but I was like, don't touch me, don't kiss me, don't hold my hand, don't rub my shoulder, don't do anything. This is not that. I let it be known because I wanted to set that expectation. You're going to give me money, but you're not going to touch me, you know. So he laughed about it. I remember he used to take me to the mall a lot. He used to buy me shoes, give me money, because every time I was around him, I made it known I needed something. I always came up with something that I needed. I'm like, oh, my phone is due, this is due. Or I'd be like, look, it's this that I want, get that. So he used to buy me so much stuff. And it wasn't even like it was stuff that I really needed, and honestly I didn't need anything at that age because I was living on campus in college. We had our meal plans. I really didn't need anything, but it was just extra, so I was just taking advantage. And I think he just enjoyed my company, and I honestly think that he enjoyed my youth. So I don't know what it was, but yeah, that was my sugar daddy story. Since then, I've had a few encounters of people that's definitely a lot older than me trying to become a sugar daddy, but I just haven't, you know. So that was my sugar daddy story when I was 18. It's really short. I tried to make it as short as possible because that's just what it was. It was quick. I think I knew him 5 to 6 months, and then I got into a relationship, so I had to cut him off. But that's what it was. Thumbs up, like, and subscribe if you like videos like this, and bye.